Welcome back to another installment of the epicness that is called For the Greater.
Now this is a show that we answer your questions you guys left off in the previous video where we talked about chaos gods and a bunch of other junk. So let's get two more questions about 40k, starting with
Jesper Wallen. Welsh people are from Wales.
Oh, that's why it's the UK. So I found out that Wales is connected to the UK. Did not know that.
Interesting.
Risey, no picture reference, kinda discourages me to watch. The video title caught my attention, but I thought this was edited video. It is not.
Just answering questions, man.
Yeah.
We're back to Slime Man, and he says, guys, don't get me wrong, but you should rethink your camera placement if it is possible. It is not like I don't like your faces, but when you stare at someone for 20 minutes, it starts to get really awkward. Other than that, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I mean, normally with the sit and talks and all that kind of stuff, I don't ever actually watch the whole thing through. I usually just minimize the page, and then I just listen, just in case. Okay.
El Dominguez, green is best.
It is. Outspoken Scotsman says, Eldar gods. I would say they are warp gods, but not chaos gods, in the same way that the Emperor can be considered the warp god of order. Yeah.
Adrian, Big Boss.
The big boss.
If you were to live among one of the 40k races, which would you choose? Easy, Tau, because I feel like you get screwed the least.
Yeah, they probably have universal health care. Bernie Sanders is their president. I think it would be pretty nice. Oreo31598. What are your ethnicities? We answered this before. We are Hispanic, Latino, Mexican.
Luke Bowler, you are the stereotypical American idiots that the rest of the world sees all Americans as.
False, because we just said that we're Latino. So, all right, TJ Hayes. See, now this is the type of. No, hold on. This is now. See, now this is the type or stuff I was suggesting you guys try. Just the title gets my lore fluff gears turning.
Lord Adrost. OMG guys, you have too little general knowledge from pronunciation to what Welsh is. Cute, though somewhat annoying. Question though. If you were to be on the brink of death in the 40k universe, would you join a chaos god to save it? Or would you not?
It depends on what the god is that comes to my aid. If it's Snurgle, maybe. Of course, Korn wouldn't at all. He wants me to die. Zinch, yes. Slanesh, maybe.
I do either Sleech or Slanesh, but I don't think I can do Nurgle.
No.
And Korn's like out of the question.
Nope, just.
Yeah.
Ben Sarshit, fluff-wise, guardsmen actually kick major ass on the individual level. It's just that if they were presented realistically in game, they would be way too OP. I don't know about that.
But I don't know. We'll look into that. See how that goes.
Yeah. Well, why do you say that? Is there like something? Is there a book that you are reading from that shows guardsmen as being awesome? Let us know. Luke Song. Is that a good strategy though? What strategy?
I don't know.
I don't remember. You should have reminded us what the strategy was.
Naru1243. The Greater Wog is so cringy. Stop it.
No. I can't pronounce that. Pyromia. If enough people believe the Emperor is a god, does he become a god in the warp? What are they, orcs? No, of course not. Would a version of him appear? And first, I guess. Nope.
Nah.
No.
Jack Cho says, great vid as always. The channel is my breakfast entertainment, so keep it up.
Thanks.
Also, are you of the opinion that any of the playable fractions were to be unnecessarily added to the tabletop game?
Any of the playable factions were unnecessarily added to the...
Oh,
Grey Knights.
No, it's got to be the unnecessary.
Because I think like the Grey Knights are basically the Space Marine chapter. You could have just included them into the Space Marine codexes or whatever, or you give them their own like supplement. But I feel like the Grey Knights, when you play Grey Knights, you play a certain army. Like you don't like there's not that variety within the Grey Knights.
Right. Yeah.
So a supplement would have been better. I don't think a full race is necessary.
I see your point, but then wouldn't you say that all of the Space Marine chapters should just be in the book instead of having their own like codex?
I would, except for Space Wolves, because Space Wolves, like they have fucking wolves. They have the dreadnoughts with the lightning claws. They have different iconography, but like theirs is like what is it called? The felt stuff.
Yeah.
So they look completely different. But if you're looking at like a Blood Angels or what's the other one? Dark Angels, I think they could just be included into a codex.
Okay.
Because they don't look that way. But did you ever think of any?
No, because I mean everything else is kind of their own. Like I feel like Sisters of Battle would kind of be. I feel like they're like in between the Inquisition and Space Marines.
That is true.
So I don't know. And then I guess that's Gersh pretty much summed it up.
Yeah, and then there's also an Imperial Guard faction where it's like the tank, but the tank has 4 wheels and the wheels are like tracks. I don't know what the name of the faction is, but it's its own standalone race, and not many people play it because there's only like 20 models at most. So that's another one of the races that I think was just kind of like squeezed in there.
Alright, I feel ya. Professor Tron, keep up the good work for the Emperor.
For sure. Biggest Dickest, thank you for entertaining me while I paint a Victory class Star Destroyer of the Star Wars Armada Fantasy Flight Tournament next month. We'll name it the Crimson Fist. That's awesome. Just say if you want to pick. We want to pick.
We want to pick.
Of the thing. Okay. Long live the Emperor or rot or whatever.
But yeah, keep on painting. Luke Song says, yeah, I normally won against Space Marines. As a guard commander, I had lots of stormtroopers, last cannons, and carapace armor. Oh, and I always took 3 executioner tanks.
Oh, this is the Imperial Guard thing.
Yeah. So I guess when you look at it that way, they are pretty powerful, but I don't know, man. I have to see what the other guy was playing.
Matt Castro, would you guys bring guests in for these videos? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, why not? We could also bring in quests.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Next question.
It'd be like fighting trolls and shit.
Yeah.
Randy, Right No War. I'm just curious about what do you think of the 2 ideas for possible new races? 1, being one of the Lost Primarchs come back with an army that they have been building in secret and try to take revenge on the Emperor. Not part of Chaos, but they are not aligned with the Imperium.
And they look like the Age of Sigmar. What are they called? Eternals. Something Eternals.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
The other being the Predators. I think that'd be a pretty damn cool race to play.
You mean the crew?
Or I thought he meant like Predator versus Alien, like those kind of guys.
Yeah, they're basically crew. They look like crew.
Essentially, yeah, with dress.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm wondering, what do you guys think? It's a cool idea. Keep going with it.
Yeah. Create your own, or convert your own Eternal thingamajigs.
Yeah, like Storm class, something like
yeah, Storm class, something.
Yeah.
Mr. Justin Treat. Great vid, guys. Keep it up. I still can't wait for Slanesh 40 Facts. It's already out.
Alexander Vicious. Is he 15? That explains difficulty with reading.
You know what? I read at an 8th grade level, so screw you. LTLM.
How old are you in 8th grade?
Oh, 13.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I slit my finger while slicing a Chaos Cultist in half for my Trigon base. Damn, you're bleeding for your miniatures. You're bleeding for that high fleet. What was it? Basilisk. I did that too when I first was playing, or when I was first converting stuff. I was converting some Space Wolves, and then I grabbed my box cutter knife, and it's supposed to be a safe knife. But like I went down, and it retracts, and it retracted on my finger. So that actually, the safety mechanism actually cut my finger, and then it hurt. So I started doing this. And then I splattered blood like all over my wall. You can still see it. You see this? That's all blood.
Okay.
But yeah, so I understand your pain. Benjamin French.
Hey, great show. I binge listen at work too. What's up with the bird noises in the background? And what kind of species are they?
Birds. I don't hear birds.
So that answers your species question.
Slice of pie. Gersh Knuckles, audio brewer. I sent this in before, but I think I was late posting. After reading most of the Heresy series, it's pretty obvious the Emperor made the heresy happen. My question is why? Maybe he wants to become a god.
I don't know. I feel like his children, his love for his children, the Primarchs, kind of made him blind to see what they were actually doing, because he didn't really want to believe that Horus would do this whole atrocity thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would be interested to know what your input is on that. Eli Mason, who is Saphius Cain? Only the best and most sarcastic commissar in the 40k universe, of course.
Yeah, pretty badass. Lunatech 26111. I have been reading up on the Phoenix Lords and have come to a startling conclusion. I believe Phoenix Lord Maugan Ra is one of the Lost Primarchs. If you compare him to the other Phoenix Lords, he is in fact the tallest and broadest of them. It would also make complete sense as to why he was removed from Imperial records, a Primarch fighting for aliens rather than humanity.
What?
As a Primarch, I said that already. As how he came to join an Eldar, it's easy to explain. His pod landed on Eldar Maiden World, and you see, that's how he became who he is. Anyway, that's just my theory. What do you guys think?
That would be an awesome thing. You should go for it. You should create your own fan fiction and expand on that idea. Is it the truth? Who knows? Maybe. Yeehee the Kapau.
God bless you.
Do more Pokemon card battles. I miss them.
Kublams says, wow, you guys just made a bunch of Welsh people angry. Wales is part of the UK like Scotland, and a great show. Love the banter.
That's why it's the United Kingdoms, because there's multiple kingdoms united as one.
Oh.
So, back in the day, the British country, was that part of, was that just like England, or was it Wales and all them too? Answer down below. Rice Sunderland. Hey, I'm going to Marine Corps boot camp in a couple weeks, and I'm going to be out of the loop for 3 months. So I expect to have 3 months of content to catch up on when I get back. If there is not, you will experience the real-life version of the Adeptus Astartes. Damn!
That is a big threat you got there. But since we post videos every day, you will not be disappointed.
Yes. And we're starting to post 2 videos every Monday and Tuesday, which is probably going to continue. So we got a lot
to catch up on. Lord Fire Ice says, very cool, and I like your answers. Yet, here's another. If Horus never fell to chaos, but the sides were still the same as they were during their Horus Heresy, which side would you choose?
I'll still go with the Loyalists because I love Raven Guard, I love Space Wolves, and I love Imperial Fists.
It's pretty tough for me, but I think I'd go for the Loyalists. And he's got a second question. What would be used in the Warhammer 40k lore? What world used in the what world used in the 40k lore would you rule at its height?
Terra.
And he says, yeah, capital worlds can't be used like Terra. I think Fenris.
Fenris would be really cool. Armageddon.
Yeah. LTLM says, I don't know what GCSE means, but it's the high school exams equivalent.
Cool. Well, hopefully you did awesome with that. Gareth Basso-Bass. Basso-Bass? Yeah. Mint ice cream, best ice cream. Yes, it is.
That's toothpaste, man.
Delicious.
Riss S. It's in Britain. Saimru Ambyth.
Smacking head. Ivan Red. Greetings from Austria. You guys are great. Thank you. Tom Spears. You got
Hey guys, I was wondering. Oh, this hurts, man. I can't say it.
Hold the door. 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 Hodor. 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 Hodor.
I'm just reliving that, man. That's rough.
We got another one going on today. We're filming this on Sunday, so
yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Dragon Punch 903. How come GW doesn't show any love for the ladies in Warhammer 40k universe? Maybe because they're all homosexual.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's too grim dark for the women. I don't know.
Ooh, you got some women mad. I'm just kidding. No women watch this.
But yeah, if you got woman parts, let us know in the comments below.
You were born with them.
Right.
Well, I mean, whatever.
Whatever floats your boat, man. We don't discriminate. We all use the same bathroom.
We do, especially when we go to Target. Adam Husari. I would like to play the Men of Iron if they are a playable race. I personally think the Men of Iron will be allies of convenience with Necrons. Maybe.
That's pushing it, man. But that'd be cool, though. Data Wargaming. GCSE is UK's exams that are generally done in the year 10, 14 to 15 years old, and in year 11.
Thanks for informing us of that. You are awesome, and that is the show.
That's all we got, man.
Thank you so much for commenting your questions. Comment down below on more questions. As you can see, we don't have enough time to actually answer all the questions, so please be thoughtful of that.
Yeah, don't over comment because we need to get through all these other ones.
LTLM.
But yeah, we do want to hear your questions.
All right.
That's all we got.
Next one. This is Gershwin.
Sound Alchemist, out of here.